How's it going, everybody? I'm the big guy. Master is the best. There was the best. Bill B. I am the one and only. There's been no one before me. There'll be no one after me. Therefore, I'm the one and only Jake Kobe, the big guy. And welcome to Wrestling Made Simple. We got a stacked card here with the news of the week, with some breaking news that I just found out about an hour ago. Then we get your SmackDown reviews. Then we go into a review of the most WrestleMania, in my opinion, WrestleMania 22. Then we have WrestleMania card as I see it right now, how it's looking and how I think matches are going to, and what's going on the show of shows. Then we have your WWE drink of the week, followed by a from the Book of Rules, and finally we have the dread of the week. So let's get into the news right now. As breaking news, Cain Velasquez. Now this is DMZ, so take it with the smallest grain of salt you've ever eaten in your life. But Cain Velasquez has been arrested for apparently attempted murder. You heard that he was arrested in San Jose. They posted this on Twitter. Units are currently at the scene shooting near Monterey Highway, Bailey's Ave. One had shot at least once, transported to hospital with non-life-threatening wounds. One suspect in custody, unknown or circumstance. Additional updates will be when available. Please avoid the area. Conduct our investigation. Traffic may be impacted both ways. Units of the section, traffic has been. Now again, according to TMZ, Cain Velasquez has been charged with attempt. No bail has been allowed. Now, I don't know if that's true. I honestly, but if he is being charged with this and is guilty of this, he should be to the fullest extent of the law. So that's your first story this week, gentlemen. Let's go into our other huge story. Cesaro has left WWE. They offered him a new contract. Apparently, wasn't what he was looking for, and he was looking for a bigger push and not be given to him. So he decided to leave WWE. Hey, Cesaro. Until you ever go by now, I wish you nothing but the best. I think you're completely underused in WWE. Where you go, I know you're gonna be a huge talent with W Impact, New Japan. Wherever you go, good luck to you, sir. In your last story this week, Vince McMahon is considering a return team. That's right. Apparently, this Pat McAfee show Thursday, where Vince McMahon is to appear on the Pat McAfee show in studio, is to have a WrestleMania with Pat McAfee. Now it's unknown whether Austin Theory or Vince McMahon going against Pat McAfee, but apparently Pat McAfee is scheduled for a WrestleMania match. You know, Pat McAfee. I remember watching him when NXT Takeover happened. Now, I believe 25 or 30, where he matched against Adam Cole, and then the next night you had SummerSlam with Seth Rollins and Dominic. And I remember watching the match of Dominic and Seth Rollins, just going, Pat McAfee just have a better wrestling debut than a Mysterio. And I'm not really people feel that way. That's how I feel. Pat McAfee really. So shout out to Pat McAfee. Looking forward to him. I'm a huge Pat McAfee fan. Even for his time with the Colts, he was the only punter that ever thought really tried to tackle, but just to go when he was playing. He was a great player, and he'll be known for one terrible play because of the Pagano. But he's going to be a Pat McAfee fan, and he's one of the main reasons to do podcasting is because of so. Shout and probably shout out to his WrestleMania match. And now let's get in to last Friday's SmackDown. SmackDown kicked off with them announcing there will be a contract signed with men's Mania Royal Rumble winner Brock Lesnar, WWE Champion, and Universal Champion Roman Reigns, and it will be a title unification match. Now, from what I've heard this is gonna be like, I'm trying to right. This is going to be they're going to have the titles unify, and then we're going to get a Triple H World Heavyweight Championship announced for Raw. They're not just going to hand it to somebody. Will be a match in Raw apparently a few nights later. But we will get another title because apparently Roman Reigns is supposed to. So we got Royal Rumble winner Ronda Rousey, who will main event night one of WrestleMania, being interviewed by Michael Cole. Rousey would have came back in just 4 months after birth. She's because she's badass and she must be an inspiration to her child. And she would have came back earlier if it wasn't for injuries. But she was very happy to be back. Flair then came out. Told Ronda she will make her scream for mercy about WrestleMania, and then she could go home and work baby number 2. That is the exact same way. But as Ronda was about to, Sonya Deville then attacked Ronda Rousey from behind. Charlotte joins in and basically beat the shit out of Ronda Rousey. And then was actually able to lay out Sonya after dodge boots. So shout out to them. After this, we announced that Sonya Deville will face Ronda Rousey next week. Ronda Rousey's first ever match on SmackDown. It took me a second to remember. Yeah, Ronda really just formed on Raw going into WrestleMania. She never on SmackDown. So it's cool to see. It's cool. It's going to be her first SmackDown match. We got the New Day versus Los Lotharios in a very good tag team match. It's awesome to see in the New Day where they back the tag team division, in my opinion. So New Day deserves to be put up very well. And Los Lotharios is actually holding up their end of this feud. I'm really excited for it. This has actually turned into a very good 50-50 feud, in my opinion. There are not many feuds that need to be booked 50-50, but I think a tag team is one of them, in my opinion. After this, we got the Viking Raiders attacking the Usos, demanding their SmackDown Championship match. Unfortunately, before we could get an answer, cut to backstage where another interview took place, and Xia Li saying she was excited for her first match on SmackDown, and she defeated Natalya on her debut match on SmackDown after being drafted. I believe it was 4 or 5 months ago. Xia Li. Good debut match, not great. One that was like a huge 4. News, we got the celebration for Sami's Intercontinental Championship. Sami Zayn was basically as happy as Johnny Knoxville came out and said, "Hey, you showed up to my show, now I show up to yours." Because apparently Sami Zayn crash, gas forever. World premiere. Apparently he decided I'm just gonna show up, be an asshole. So Knoxville shows up, challenges Sami Zayn to an Intercontinental Championship match, and it looks like that's gonna have WrestleMania, because after this, Sami Zayn out Johnny Knoxville 2 Helluva kicks out. Say it completely. Johnny Knoxville is the one who can actually take a Helluva kick to the face in real life. WWE roster, in my opinion. Because Johnny Knoxville is taking a lot of fucking damage, man. I imagine him taking to the face and just being like, okay, what's next? What do we do? Just go live, see on Jackass, because really him doing shit. So maybe that would be funny as hell. After this, Ricochet stepped up in Sami Zayn's interview backstage, said, "I will happily challenge for your Intercontinental Championship next week," and made official. Maybe we'll find. Because apparently Vince McMahon has a page on Ricochet and views him as the biggest face on. So maybe we'll finally get that moment of Ricochet having his push that he really needs. I would love to see him as Intercontinental Champion. After his Sasha Banks had a match with Shotzi in a nice little. It was supposed to be on Sasha Banks squash, which sucks because Shotzi's a great performer. I feel back to NXT, honestly. Like, I don't know. I just feel like she should be back there, not here. Sasha Banks match, and then it was announced that Sasha Banks and Naomi are officially a tag team, and they're going to be the next WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And it was made official. This match will happen at WrestleMania. We got Drew McIntyre, who is scheduled to face Happy Corbin, but he believed Madcap Moss deserved another match for his what happened at Elimination Chamber. Madcap Moss and Drew McIntyre have a very good match, and it's awesome to see. I've really turned the page on Madcap Moss as a performer, and not as his gimmicks, but as a performer. God damn, this guy can show up, and I hope he gets away from Happy very soon. Drew McIntyre pick win, and it looks like it's going to be Drew McIntyre versus WrestleMania. That's what it looks. After this, we got the contract signing. The head of the table, the big dog, the champion himself, Roman Reigns, the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Brock says he's gonna kick Rick Roman's gonna kick Paul Heyman's ass, Mania, and he's gonna become the new champion. While Roman said, "Boy, what are you doing? This is my show. This is my ring. These are my announcing to Michael Cole and Pepe. This is my cameraman. That is my ring. That's my title. And the that's in the ring right now, that's Marty." And Brock Lesnar turns, looks at the security, and beats the living out of every single one of them. F5s the shit out of them. Contract signing. We are going to wrestle title unification match. Champion Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns Universal Champion. Whoever wins walks out great champion. I'm excited for this match. I didn't think I would be at first, but I am. And I hope match. That's all I'm hoping for. I'm just really hoping for a good match. The Beast stands very good SmackDown. I really enjoyed. Now let's go to Raw, which in my opinion wasn't that great this week. Raw with the KO show. Kevin Owens coming out in a cowboy hat to make fun of Texas again. Send Seth Rollins and him having Alpha Academy on the show, talking about how they will be the new tag team champions. They then have a match. The Alpha Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens pick up the best match of the night, and that isn't going very far. So Kevin Owens pick up the win. After this, we got Omos T-Bar, and really you're only the only two single matches of the night. It's a quick match. Almost squashed T-Bar. Was there ever a question? Almost picks up the win with the double choke slam. 1-3. Almost dance victorious. I'm feeling he's gonna win the Andre Battle Royal. I'm feeling that's where we're going here. You then got Bianca Belair playing Liv Morgan versus Raw Women's Champion Doudrop and Nikki Ash in a 7 tag team match. Compare us to a WrestleMania. This is WrestleMania 15, ladies and gentlemen. No singles matches. Barely on one matches. This is what I view it as. So, fair match though. It was a B+. I'm going to give it a grade. Nikki Ash takes the pin after getting hit by KOD. Becky Lynch gets strapped with the hair by Bianca Belair. In that kind of segment, faces stand tall. Becky Lynch's hit marks on her chest.